friends. Hi. Hi everyone, my name is Dmitry. I am partner of Dodo Pizza in Možaisk. Today I will tell you a surprising story. A story that motivates me every day, which I am proud of, and I am ready to talk about it for hours. This is a story about how I made my way from an intern to partner. My story towards entrepreneurship. My story towards entrepreneurship started with a dream. I dreamt of setting up a business and being an entrepreneur. I wanted to create something valuable in my life and change the world around me. When I was in the university studying management, I thought that that's the place where I would get all the skills and knowledge to become a good manager. I talked to friends who had their own businesses. Those were various sectors of economy, production, commerce, restaurants. I listened to their stories and was inspired by them. So I read much business literature in university and followed the business community. And having looked after successful business cases of similar young men as me, talking about how they earned their first million, I also wanted to create my own business story. So I was so motivated that I decided not to postpone setting up my business. The ideas that I wanted to push into the market were different. Flower shop, pizza delivery, and food grocery. I realized at that time that I lack one key factor. I do not have the starting capital. That's why I found an idea that called for quite not very large investments. And I started oxygen cocktails and milk cocktails sales point. And actually it turned out that though the business is quite small, you have to work hard and invest all your time into your business. After some time, I realized that I do not have enough knowledge and experience and skills for this business to be efficient, to be successful. So this point of sales worked for a year, and after paying back the investments, I decided to close down my business. It was a very challenging decision because I said no to my dream and make a step back. But though nevertheless I understood that I accumulated business experience and made some conclusions for me. So in order to be a successful entrepreneur, I need experience in management and the experience of working on a team. And I started to search for such experience, and I found out that a unique pizza restaurant is opening in our city with large, significant career opportunities. I didn't know anything about Dodo Pizza at that time because the chain had just 13 points at the time. But after looking at Fedor's example, I decided to go there to accumulate interesting experience. So after 9 months in the position of intern, I became manager of the pizza restaurant. I remember how during the first day how I washed dishes, piles of dishes, and then started to work as manager wearing white shirt. My dynamics of growth was so quick that I didn't notice how much time left. I wanted more growth and development. And coming to my next shift, they offered me the next step of this career ladder, the position of the manager of the restaurant. So yes, I wanted it, I dreamt of it, but I didn't think that it would happen so quickly. And mentally, probably I was not prepared for this position. I thought that work will be quite easy for me. But coming to pizza restaurant every day, I realized that I'm not capable of doing this kind of job because it was too tough. And then I went to Igor Choprin and we coordinated our activities, and now I know that the manager should should be as involved in the business as possible, not only procurement and schedule and paperwork. And during my period of work in Dada, I was infected with this Dada virus, and I realized that my working place is a place for my relaxed sessions. I went to Dada during weekends with my friends, eating tasty pizza. I realized that I do not want to stop with that. I want new challenges. That's why my move to Rostov was a great chance for me to accumulate experience. I did my job very well, and they offered me to go to Rostov, where I could have the experience of launching pizza restaurant from scratch. When you are managing a pizza restaurant where all processes are set up and a strong team is operating and the pizza point is functioning very well, and you just need to take these processes and improve them. After this, to start a pizza store from scratch, it was a challenge for me, but the experience was great. I started talking to contractors, and now I have the experience of launching a pizza point and setting up the team. The most difficult of all is to create proper culture and setting up a powerful and strong team, but I succeeded in this. At that time, I found out that Sergei Reuk is doing a magnificent project in Krasnodar, is opening 6 points in 6 months, and I wanted to participate in this project. I thought that it's something unreal. So combining my experience, management and launching experience, I became the manager in Krasnodar, and in 6 months we really opened 6 points of sales. And due to very quick growth, the question of hiring people was one of the priorities. We needed everyone from interns to managers, and thanks to my experience in Krasnodar, I now know how to manage Perce, and our volumes of duff making grew every week. It was just like a separate business. The criteria of successfulness are the same: cleanliness, quality, and good service. I looked at strong Dada entrepreneurs who developed the chain in various cities, and Denis Grinov and Igor Choprin and Sergei Reuk taught me a lot, and thank you very much, guys, for this. During all this time, I looked at how the chain is developing and learned from the business from inside. The principles of the company, high-quality products, and the power of brand made me thinking of creating my own pizza point. And I realized that the experience I came to have from Dada, I now have it, and I know how to manage a pizzeria, how to hire people, how to teach, how to develop, how to do procurement and marketing. And that's why I came here. And now I know for sure that I have a great business model and I have managerial experience, but I do not have starting capital yet. So I thought that if I want to make my dream come true, I have to find investments. And the first thing I did, I prepared a presentation talking about the advantages of the company, about my experience, and the prospects of the future development of the chain. I talked to my friends, offering them to invest into my pizza point. But after a long period of negotiations, it turned out that no one has the needed sum for opening a pizzeria. But I didn't give up. Once my friend, I knew him from my childhood, looked through social networks profiles and saw a photo where I am working in Dada Pizza. Well, it turned out that he is following the company for 18 months now and is looking at opportunities to invest into pizzeria. And he phoned me to know more about the prospects of development at the company. When I told him my story that I am in search of investments at that time, he was surprised and he was happy. After negotiations and after picking the city to start and the business plan, we decided to cooperate and work together. Why Andrei decided to invest into a pizza house, though I didn't have enough experience in such business, but my experience I already had from Dada, and trust actually played the deciding role. And these are the key points, really. When I told Sergey about my plans, he was happy, he was surprised, and he supported me and said thank you for your work and wished me luck. Thanks to my experience from Dada, I became a family person. Now I have a kid. And we faced another move from Krasnodar to Mozhaisk, from sunny Krasnodar to Mozhaisk, and we started working. We had to find a location, a premise in the city center, in the most lively crossing with the best traffic. They created a very good project for kitchen, and now it is under construction. We're doing marketing, we are hiring personnel, and in September we plan to start the delivery and open a restaurant, and we are all very welcome. Friends, everything is made in dreams first and then becomes a reality. So I first dreamt of it, and now I'm on my way to success, to making my dream come true. So I wish all of you to make all your most ambitious dreams come true. Best of luck.